Welcome to Conscious Creation with actress, author, and healer, Dee Wallace. If you want to take charge of your life, really take charge of your life, the next hour will be a fun, enlightening experience in creating the life you want. Whether it's money, health, success, or relationships, join Dee in celebrating the power of you and see your life expand into joyful creation. To join Dee live every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific Time, call 206-402-0100 and enter PIN number 161329#. And don't forget, Dee can also be heard on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Transformation Talk Radio and on her YouTube channel, Dee Wallace Official. And now, here's Dee.
Hello, all you people that I love so much. Here's Dee. It makes me laugh every time, Stephen. I just have to tell you, it makes me laugh every time. I'm actually home in my own office, coming to you from LA, California. Well, Woodland Hills, technically. You know what I've been doing already this morning? Decorating for Christmas. I got the socks out. I got some of the decorations for the buffet out, the little Santas and snowmen that fit over my chairs. You guys know this is my favorite time of the year. I live for December. We had 25 people for Thanksgiving and just a great, wonderful time. This Saturday is the tree trimming party. And gosh, we always have over 100 people come in and out, and we have carolers and and I have almost every Christmas present wrapped and mailed and ready to go under the tree. I'm telling you, it's my time of year. It's the most wonderful, Okay, so I want you to know that Christmas special and predictions webinar will be posted this week, so look for them. I think I was wrong. I think I told you 80. We may only have 50 Christmas specials. I can't find the email that I wrote. So it is what it is. So you want to get on that first thing. And when I asked the channel what the highest information I could bring forward for all of you for this time of year, this is where the channel took me. To core belief number 8, no matter what I do, it's not going to work. So I might as well give up on everything, or I might as well not even start it, right? So this is definitely a belief we want to redirect for 2025. You all want to know that whatever we do, it works, and it's exciting, and it's fun. And so we choose to create and follow through on everything. The other thing they want you to know about that core belief and why we continue to create it, the first part is I cannot create with other energy. Guys, that's all there is energy. You, your thoughts, your feelings, your health, your money, it's all energy, guys. So let's just direct right now that I create brilliantly with other energy. Other energy and I communicate, love each other, create exactly what we want together. Number 2, They want you to be consciously aware that we do not redeem ourselves with sacrifice. We redeem ourselves by living our divine right destiny, which is knowing that we're God and that we absolutely have a right to create everything that we want. Like it says in the good book, God, the energy, the creative force, said, I want to give you all the desires of your heart. So know that you have permission to do that and get on it. I would not start the new year without sitting down and writing out everything you want to create. Okay, the third thing. Let go of your story and your limiting definition of yourself. The energy, God, the creative force, all the same thing, guys, does not limit you in any way. But it must match your direction and the definition of who you are. So are you a victor or are you a victim? Are you still defining yourself by the limitations of your childhood? Or are you defining yourself by what you want and what you are creating now? So then they took me to sheet 1. Everybody listen. In the ionosphere and beyond. Remember, the ionosphere is the energetic band around the universe. In the ionosphere and beyond, I am creation. I am the frequency of the balance of choice and creation in the sending out of my light. And I am the electrical charge of the electromagnetic whole within the whole. I am the charge that creates. I am power, love, joy, and choice. My heart is open, and I claim this for all energy in all dimensions. And so it is. That's the powerful definition you want to own, guys. Okay? The rest of it is your story. Anything up to yesterday is your story. If you keep telling your story, you keep living your story. Write the victorious story that you want and know that you're it and you are, I am, the catalyst that creates it all. We're going to balance that, invoking the symbol formula, violet flame, golden light. We are divine love, and so it is. Can I go to the calls? Yes, I can. All right, we are going to start with Miss Reva here because I asked her to share something with you. Reva, you're on.
Good morning, my friend and everybody else.
We're all friends.
On this call, we're all friends, and we're all friends everywhere. So there you have it.
That's right. That's right, baby.
Well, I told you Thursday that I would call because I was able to eat at dinner a Thanksgiving meal and share it with all of you and be okay, which is the first time in over 2 years.
So
and go ahead.
Just explain to people that, you know, you've had difficulty with your GI tract and difficulty eating and absorbing your food and yada yada, right?
Yes, yeah. Way into the end of last year, I started where I couldn't eat well, and then it got worse and worse. And Dee and my best friend were saying, "You have to stop with the news." And I'm like, "I'm okay." And it got worse and worse. And at some point, I could maybe with broth do 300 calories a day. So I was losing weight. I couldn't eat. I was constantly regurgitating. And I finally found a doctor that Dee helped me create. And so and now I'm better. And I felt better, and I felt happy, and I felt so appreciative. And I'm calling because I want to encourage everyone to please follow what Dee talks about. You have the power. You are strong. And I know a lot of times people call in and they say, I'm going to do it, and they don't do it, because sometimes when we say we're going to do it, we think that's doing it.
That is so true, Reva. Yeah, we think thinking about it is actually doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, and thinking about it, well, it creates more of it.
Yeah. Yep, whatever you put your attention on, you create more of. Absolutely.
Exactly. And that is the law of attraction. And I'm not going to do one side or another, but when you do look at what's going on politically, we created what we have because we have focused on every teeny bitty little thing. And it's the same with our health. And I can be dramatic about a hangnail. And drama doesn't do it. Let Dee do the drama on the screen.
Yeah. Because I know I'm acting, and I know it's not me. So Anyway, I just wanted you to really share that, Reva, because it's been a journey for you of moving back into your personal power, and I wanted everybody to hear it's possible and it's amazing. So thank you for coming.
And I am still on that path. So if there's ever a setback, don't think that that's where you're going. Go, nope, I'm all good. Let's move forward, or whatever you need to affirm it. Because a breakdown can lead to a breakthrough. And for me, it's going deeper into the consciousness of who it is I want to be in the world.
Yep. So no matter what I do, it works beautifully and completely, and I just keep creating. There you go. Right. All right, baby. Thanks for calling in, Reva.
Love y'all.
Love you too, baby. All righty. We are going to Rose in Texas. You're on.
Hello, beautiful.
Hello,
I just wanted to let you know we spoke, I think it was last week or the week before, and you gave me a little procedure. I was having pain on my left ear, and you gave me a little jaw procedure to do, and I just wanted to let you know that totally worked. I didn't have to go to a doctor or anything. So thank you.
Awesome.
And happy birthday if I don't speak to you before then.
Thank you. Yes, my birthday's coming up too. Another thing.
I know.
Favorite thing for December.
All good things coming up.
Yeah, I do. All right, baby. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate that feedback.
Well, we appreciate you so much. Big hug.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. And to everyone else, I heard that. All right, we're going to Stacy in Virginia. You're on.
Hello, my friend. Your
Hi,
tree
baby.
trimming party sounds awesome, and I will be there energetically trimming away.
Okay, great. What's going on, baby cakes?
Well, about 4 months ago, I uprooted my life and moved from New Jersey to conservative rural Virginia to work out of the Peace Pentagon and help save humanity through this amazing organization. And about a week after arriving, I discovered that the Peace Pentagon wasn't finished, so I wouldn't be working out of it. And I'll just say that the person running the organization and I were not at all in alignment. So here I am in the middle of this place wondering, like, hey, God, this is why I thought I came here. I had a very, very strong inner calling to do this, but clearly this wasn't it. So why am I here?
This is the first thing I'm hearing, Stacy. You're here to learn that you don't go anywhere until you fully created it. So you moved there with the intention of what? What was your intention to move to this peace place?
To work, to experience working out of the Peace Pentagon and with an organization that had a plan to help save humanity.
Okay, stop there. Humanity doesn't need to be saved. If that is what you are focused on, you are focused on the negative. You know too much about creation, Stacy, to move into the dynamic of saving. See, according to the channel, this is what we did with the election. We didn't joyfully live in the moment of creating integrity, truthfulness, honor, freedom for all. We can sum it up by using the word democracy. We focused on what we didn't want and said, all right, I'm going to vote this way so I'm sure I don't get what I don't want. So again, wherever you put your focus, that's what you create. And so now, Stacy, you're in a position where you have to save yourself because the whole momentum of your move there was to save humanity. Guys, it's not your job to save anybody. It's our job to create exactly what we want. Every day, every night, I say, I am the United States of love, peace, joy, communication, unity, integrity, truthfulness, honor, and clarity. I am the United States of America who loves herself. That's the totality of what I choose to create for my country, as my country. And I'm it, and you're it. So, Stacy, what they're saying is get very clear about the positive dynamics that you went there to create. Once you're clear about the positive dynamics and focus on that, everything will come into place for you. Do you understand?
Kind of. I'm going to have to be with what you said for a little bit. I've been wondering if there's some core belief or past negative karma that
your
interfered with my consciously creating,
Yes. Your core belief is, I have to save my country.
No, the world.
Okay, but that's not where your focus is going to serve the country and the world. When you focus on the positive things that you want to create, if you feel into it, guys, oh my God, everybody's starving. I've got to, where can we get food to people? Where can we get food? That's a much different vibration than I'm going to my love place and I'm feeling into love and I am knowing and creating the whole world loves food, has food. It feels like love. And I'm creating that right now within me. Because as soon as you ask, it is delivered to you. Create everything within you, and then the universe can match that and bring it into physical manifestation. All right, that's your answer, woman. I love you.
Love you too.
Happy
Thank
holidays.
you, Dee. You too.
That was great for all of us. Miss Gina in Chicago, you're on.
Hi.
Hi, baby. You're not in Chicago, are you?
No, my phone number is.
Oh.
Okay. My phone number is from Chicago. So
okay.
I just kept it. But maybe one of these days I should get a California prefix.
Who cares? As long as we can get you. What's your question?
Okay, so I've been thinking about, first of all, this call's been great because I'm seeing myself all over the place. But what I'm creating is space, financial integrity, and some, I don't know if the word completion is right, around my family dynamics, which I've gone through a lot in the last 15 years or so. And
they want to know,
yeah.
Hold on. They want to
yeah.
know what you mean by, what were the two words with integrity?
Financial integrity.
Yeah, what does that mean? What the hell does that mean?
That means getting current on my bills, which I am, getting clear about what I need for the rest of the year, continuing to put forth proposals to get more work, consulting work, etc. It's like being on top of it. Because there's a whole, yeah.
You want massive creation that has anything to do with money.
Sure.
Okay. All right. Well, financial integrity sounds.
Yeah, what does it sound like?
Really great, but I didn't have a clue what that. I know what integrity means, of course, but don't be afraid to blatantly ask for what you want, guys.
Okay.
Okay? Because
all right.
I do not know why they are giving me this example. I apologize ahead of time. But they're saying, you don't just want sex. You want sex.
Great sex.
That climaxes in a great experience. So maybe you'll get that example that they just threw out there. Okay, so what's your question, Gina?
So my question is, the holidays were a little bit of a struggle, but then I realized that I'm creating these things and it looks the way it looks. And then I got really sick yesterday. Massive flu.
The minute I heard you, they said, I said, my God, her nose has been so much better. And now I'm hearing it again. And they said, go to her nose. So that's where we're going. That's going to give you your answer. Okay, so what is the greatest thing to know? There's one thing. Yes, one thing. Around, okay, these are weird words, but hang with me. The clarity around your nose. We're going to a core belief. This page here, 16, 17. Oh, God, back to this again, huh? Just the first part. When I value myself, I have to abandon myself. So, where did you abandon yourself this holiday? It was with your thoughts.
It was with my thought?
Yes.
Probably
what
that
thought?
I don't, I was going to say probably that I don't mind being alone, or something, like I was denying myself connection. And I was doing I'm doing a lot with animals right now, so I think I'm using them as my excuse. I'm cat sitting.
I get a yes on that. And the fact is that you do want to share your life with more people. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. So now we're going to another core belief around, they're bringing in the thing that they brought in for everybody. No matter what I do, it's not going to work, which is part of your story that you need to let go of.
Right.
So when I say, who's the relationship where it didn't work, what's the first thing that comes up?
Oh, it's definitely my sisters.
Okay. Not what you want.
Yeah, and it's not, and it didn't work, and it's not working, and I don't talk to them. And it's not a bad thing that I don't talk to them. I am talking to some of their kids, but
not according to your nose, it's not.
So my nose thinks I need to be talking to my sisters.
Well, yeah. I know that sounds funny, but that's what it represents. And it's not just your sisters, but they represent, oh, God, I got it. They represent the energy that is not easy for you to connect with.
Right. Oh, yeah, totally. That's exactly
okay,
it.
I want everybody to hear that. The energy
really
that is not easy for you to connect with. Okay, again, everything is energy. There is no separation. There is the illusion of separation, which keeps us believing and telling the story that we cannot connect.
Yeah.
When I say you spend every day sending them love, it goes right to no.
Oh, yeah, I don't. There's no doubt.
Yeah. Well, do you want communication with them or not?
Right now, I've chosen not to.
Yeah, and your nose is going, bullshit, Tina. That's not what you want.
Yeah, no, I want to be connected. Right.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
And you want to be happy and you want to share love and
Right.
So consciously, focus on that
Okay.
all the time. Okay?
Yeah, my mother did say that, by the way, when she was dying, which was 4 years ago. She said,
Said what?
I said, what do I do with these people now? Like, that you're leaving. She's like, this is after she left. She said, you have to send them love because they need your love. Because I think I said I want to divorce them. Can I divorce my family now that you're leaving? And she said, no, you have to. You have to. Like, she wasn't like a question. It was, you have to.
You get to
love.
choose to. You know,
Yeah.
you get to choose to.
That was her response.
And you see, you're going, I could love them if they would. And that's not what love's about.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just going to choose to love them because that's what's good for me.
I gotcha.
You do that for you, honey.
Right.
The more bitterness and resentment you hold toward other people, the more you screw up your own energy and creation, guys.
I totally get it. Because it also feels weird. It feels like it's harder, I think, to hold back love than it is. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
It just doesn't feel...
Try not to love a dog.
Yeah, it's impossible.
You know? They just walk in and your heart loves them. Well, you can choose that with people too, guys. Okay.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'll listen. I have to,
And I got to tell you, to me, vibrationally, your nose already sounds better. Seriously. Love you.
Cool.
Goodbye. Yeah, cool indeed. All right. We are going to Megan in Washington. Whoops. Did I take you off? No, there you are. Megan, you there?
Hey, Dee.
Hi, baby.
So I'd like to ask the channel what the biggest thing is from my childhood that I need to unpack and clear out.
Okay. We're going to a core belief. This page here. 1, 2, 5. I don't think I have enough energy to do this, but they are replacing the word energy with intellect. In other words, I don't think I'm smart enough to do this.
I guess I'm graduating college soon, so probably maybe scared of getting into the real world.
I get a yes on that. And this belief started when you started school as a child.
I guess there's a lot of expectations from my parents for academic performance.
Yeah, and it was too much. Too much for you, too much pressure. It was kind of like your little girl energy said, wow, they're not going to love me if I'm not smart enough. And so being smart became equated with being loved. And you resented that. You wanted to be loved just for the sake of being loved. Do you understand?
Yeah, that feels true. Yeah.
Okay. So now you get to redirect your little girl. I know why you put that limiting belief together. Now I want you to trust me to reparent you so that we're one entity working together, creating unconditional love for ourselves so that we absolutely know we are truly loved and choosing to create everything we want. Isn't that a little more empowering for you?
Yeah, that feels good.
Okay. So go to your love place, hook that up with your love place as often as you can until your brain actually is retrained and defaults to, well, I'm smart enough to do anything. I'm loved unconditionally no matter what. So I get to choose to be as smart as I want to be. The two aren't dependent on each other. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. You can turn this around easily in a week, Megan. Okay?
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay. You bet. Oh, I'm loving this show. Where are we going? Iris in Philadelphia. You're on.
Wow, powerful call so far, Dee.
Yep.
Gina's call just had me in tears casually, but anyway, last week I called about being sick, clearing out some limiting beliefs from the wellness webinar, and
yes,
this week it was. Well, my question is, was I clearing out mental and emotional sickness? Is that what the intent is all about?
So let me get clear. We don't clear energy. That's an old word that we used when we first started. Everything is energy. Okay. No, that's fine. Everybody needs to be reminded of this, Iris, or it wouldn't have come in. So we redirect energy to focus on what we want. Right?
So, yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay.
So what was happening?
So tell me exactly what you want.
I want to know what to bring into balance so I don't have anxiety attacks around the holidays.
Okay. So why do you get anxiety around the holidays? That's the highest question, yes. Sheets, book. Give me a song, any song that pops in.
It's like Bluebirds Singing in the Dead of Night, whatever song that is.
Okay. Do I need the words? No. Okay. Little birdies don't need a reason to sing, Iris. It's just who they are. Their songs are a part of who they are as an expression of themselves. There is a teaching that you got very early in life. They're saying like around birth to 1, believe from your mom that other people or other things have to be responsible for you to be happy. So when that happens, then I can be happy. It works the other way, guys. Be happy. Define yourself as happiness. Be the vibration of happiness. And then you manifest the things that make you happy. But you don't need them to do that. You simply need to make the decision to be happy. Do you understand? That's your highest answer. Just choose to be happy. Choose to love the holidays. Let's start with that. What comes up when I say that?
Well, I was wondering if it was about grief, if the upset was really tied into grief.
Sure. If you can't choose to be happy, you're going to be sad. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I love the channel. And honestly, guys, when the channel first contacted me or opened up or whatever, however verbiage you want to use, I said, why me? And they said, because you can say it really simply like the girl next door, and people will get it. So the more you choose to be happy, it stands to reason that the less sad and anxious you're going to be. But if your focus is on, why am I anxious? Why am I sad? Why am I anxious? Why am I sad? That becomes a definition of, I am the god of Iris who is anxious and sad. That's how I define myself. And so that's what you create until you define yourself in another positive way.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't, yes, ma'am. No, it wasn't conscious. Consciously, I was very surprised because consciously I was excited. I was really excited, and I was very caught off guard by what happened. But,
okay,
yeah.
So you were happy and excited, and then something happened, and you took a dive into the negative. Is that what you're saying?
It wasn't even like anything happened. I just had an anxiety attack about the grief came up about the Thanksgiving, missing all the stuff. So I get what you're saying, Dee. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just want you to know that I wasn't being like Debbie Downer. I was excited about the holidays.
I understand. I understand.
Okay.
And my question is, did you create a Thanksgiving dinner for people?
No, we got the opportunity to be guests and have a wonderful dinner with people, and it was really lovely.
So you created that? Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you were anxious about that dinner? I'm trying to get you to get clear here.
Well, the anxiety that came up was that missing the family that I don't have anymore and also grieving the family that I don't yet have. So.
Instead of focusing on the beautiful family that you're sharing the day with. You know, guys, what they're giving me is the family of man. We're all family. There is no disconnect in energy. So you were looking for what you didn't have instead of living in gratitude and joy for what you did have. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I know. We're at the point now, guys, where we are tweaking the fineness of this work so that we don't let ourselves get away with anything and we live what we know. I am the creation of me. And let me tell you all, anxiety comes when you believe you have no control. And you are the only ones that control your creation. Okay?
Okay.
You got it.
Thanks.
You got it, Iris. Yeah. Okay. Think we have time for one more. Kimmy in Phoenix, you're on.
Hey, supreme sexiness?
Yes, I am.
Yes. Well, let's define that. We're all supreme sexinesses, but you're like the goddess of sexiness.
Yes, I am. What's your question, silly one?
I'm getting a lot of discernment, and I am having one hell of a time balancing my checkbook. As as silly as that sounds,
No,
I know
that doesn't sound silly at all. There's been all kinds of stuff up in my life around money. Weird stuff.
Oh.
Like I've counted stuff out 3 times, and then I take it to the bank, and it's not that amount. So
okay.
The highest thing we can ask right now is, what's up for money? This is for everybody, so put your stuff down and listen. Okay. What's up with money? There's 3 core beliefs. This page here. Okay, I can never be God. You are the God of your money. You are the God of the creation of your money. You are the God that creates the money, handles the money, organizes the money, loves the money, and uses the money consciously.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, this page, here. Some energy has to die before I am the creation of new energy. Again, no energy dies. Energy never dies. Energy is everything. So, let's get really clear, because I'm not, about what that means in regards to money. Some energy, meaning money, yes, or financial practices, has to die before I am the creation of new money. Dear God. So, well, it's a true statement, and we know this, that our old ideas and definitions of money must be redirected into the positive directions that we choose and that we want, so that we can create what we want financially and in all ways. So your major belief around money, Kim, is
yes.
Here. I want to go back, but I'm stuck here, or I want to move forward, but I'm stuck here.
Really?
You're never stuck.
Wow.
You're never stuck. You're never stuck. But this is what that represents, so that you can bring it to your attention. And that this goes for everybody with money. Nobody is stuck. I think for me, I've had such an amazing year and created so much financially that I had to, yeah, it is, miscount the money and experience not having enough, because I don't want to go back there. I'm clear. What do I want? I am moving forward in every moment of the creation of money and abundance in every way in my life. Invoking the symbol formula, violet flame, golden light. I'm claiming this on behalf of anyone and everyone on the call. Invoking the symbol formula, violet flame, golden light. We are divine love, and so it is. Okay, and the third thing, this page, here, 26, 27. When I come alive again, I am sick. Don't be afraid of your power, guys. When I come alive again, I soar in health and wellness in every way in my life. So when I come alive again, and everybody in this community is, that's what we do. The channel is guiding us into full awakening, which your full power is when you are fully connected to your I am presence. We have been taught that too much power will do us in.
True.
It's not true. If you look at a lot of, it's not true. If you look at a lot of people who are misusing their power, it makes us go back into the age-old, too much power is bad, and then you're not humble, and then, money's the source of all evil, and all that BS stuff that we were taught. When I am connected to my I am presence, I am a master creator through love. Invoking the symbol formula by the flame golden light, we are divine love. So it is. That's your answer. Boy, thank you for bringing that in, Tim. Dear
you
Lord.
bet, and I feel that all over. Woof.
Good. Go live it now. All
yes,
right,
ma'am.
guys.
Thank you.
You bet. I love you. You know that. That's our show. What a show. Let's claim it loud and proud. I love me. Woo! I love me. And I love me even more because I know that's what it's all about.
Thank you for joining Dee on Conscious Creation. Visit her website at imdeewallace.com for awesome downloads, archived shows, enlightening webinars, and amazing free offerings. And remember, you can hear Dee every week on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Transformation Talk Radio and on her YouTube channel, Dee Wallace Official. Be sure to join us next week for Conscious Creation with Dee Wallace. And remember, loving yourself is the key to creation.